Okay, I wanted to give you a little example about what is meant by what we mean by completely periodic and quasi-periodic. I'm going to generate here a tone. It's a 200 hertz frequency. Okay, so when you look at this pure tone, you zoom in a bit, and again, if you zoom in, you can see all the sampled points, right? But when you look at this pure tone over time, it repeats exactly, right? That's complete periodicity or completely periodic sound. When you look at this sound here, this is a vowel segment that was extracted from a continuous vowel, and it's so short it's hard for me to make out the vowel, but let's say it's E. Somebody was producing it. We took a little segment of it, about a 75 or 750 milliseconds, something like that, and windowed it. You see how it kind of comes up nicely there and then goes down. We windowed it so it didn't have really sharp, abrupt onsets and offsets. Okay. But the important thing is if we zoom in here, let's zoom in, and let's pick. So you might remember this from speech science if you were, if you've had it. But from this point to this point is what we refer to as the pitch period, and then from this point to this point. So this is the fundamental period, okay? And you can calculate that based on how much time has passed from there to there. Okay, so this is the pitch period here, basically. There's 1, 2. Now remember, speech, voiced speech, is quasi-periodic, meaning that it has a lot of periodicity, but it's not completely periodic like this down here. Okay, and you can easily see that by looking at, let's say, from here to here. Okay, and it would be some value. If you measured it from here to here, it could be slightly different. I mean, on the order of milliseconds different. Okay, which means the fundamental shifts around by a little bit, and you can also see that in between the pitch period, if it was completely periodic, it would look the same from each period to the next. But if you look here, right, and then look here, look how much different it looks. It has similar peaks in the waveform, but they're slightly varying. See that right there? And then right here, you can see it's kind of different. Okay? But to us, perceptually, it sounds like a periodic sound. It sounds like a voiced periodic sound. All right? So again, the quasi-periodicity in speech that we see here makes it sound natural. Okay, so synthetic speech, speech that is created based on the source filter model, doesn't have the same quasi-periodicity, and therefore it doesn't sound as natural, right? When you listen to an automated system, it never sounds as natural as a human. Okay, and it's all of this slightly changing quasi-periodic nature of speech that gives it its natural sound quality. Okay, so that's it on periodicity, quasi-periodicity. Hope it's helpful.